Spielberg for the first practice session of the Austrian Grand Prix. Beside me to take you through free practice today is a man with 3 decades of racing experience under his belt. It is, of course, Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us today, Ant. And tell me, where should we be focusing our attention today?
I think we need to be looking across the entire field to see how far these cars are able to push a single set of tyres. While everyone will be trying different setups and running with different fuel loads, if you're attentive enough, you can definitely pick out trends for each type of tyre compound, which will give us a rough idea of how long the drivers are able to stay out there during a stint in the race.
Welcome to the F1 2018 crew.
We've lost telemetry. We've lost pretty much all sensor information. It's being looked into now, so just bear with it for a few minutes if you can, please.
Alright, as I was saying, welcome to free practice 1 of the F1 2018 crew mode in gorgeous Spielberg, Austria for this weekend's Austrian Grand Prix. Alright, let's check the weather. Sunny. Oh good, it's a dry weekend. Hooray! We can run our dry tires. First, let's skip that. So, yeah, we had a little leakage, but shouldn't be a big deal. Alright.
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all
Only one car is on track. I don't know who's on track. Oh, it's Max. No, it's Sorokin. Alright. Let's do it. I'm actually going to have to run the soft tires. Alright, soft tires it is. Glad to be here in Spielberg. This place is so beautiful. Yep, 45 place grid penalty for component change. Oh well. That'll be for qualifying. So in other words, we're gonna start at the back of the field, but it's okay. Oh, this will probably be one of the shortest track simulations of the season. I ran that corner a little too wide. This is the track I won in the F1 2017 career mode in controversy fashion because of the fact that that in the race in the F1 2017 career mode there was a little issue with the AI and they stopped on track when we had a safety car late in the race. I ran the last 5 laps by myself, which was really ridiculous, if you know what I mean. Okay, not bad.
Great stuff. You pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
And this is probably one of our shortest practice simulations of the season, besides I think Brazil. This track is like 10 turns. It's like you can do a 90 lap race and be glad. If I don't, well, I know I'm gonna go out and qualify, but I probably want to put a slow lap so I can get a free tire choice so I can start whatever tire I want to start the race on. So far, I haven't even missed one gate. And it's one of the shortest tracks we have on the calendar. Gonna run one more lap and then we'll head to the garage. Oh, 11.148. get a nice good feel to the track. Austria is one of my favorite tracks we love going to. I'm so happy they brought this track. I mean, I'm going to be racing this weekend in Project Cars 2. I'm going to be racing my Chevy Corvette around this track for 2.5 hours after qualifying. I'll be driving my Corvette, and it'll be a fun little, experience. Just try to get some laps ready for the Grand Prix. And I go to a 1:10.7 with the soft tires. So, not a bad stint. Now we're gonna.
We fitted some new parts for this session. Hopefully they'll help you squeeze a bit more pace from the car.
Yep. We got some new parts to try out this weekend. The best thing is that no part failed. I'm kind of surprised. In the F1 2017 career mode, one of the parts failed on the car, but so far so good. We haven't had any part failures, which I was surprised that the part failure for the chassis didn't fail, to be quite honest with you. That's what surprised me. Oh, this view going down the straightaway, seeing the mountains up there, that's one of my favorite views of this track. This is easily one of my favorite circuits. I love racing at this week here in the field. So hopefully everybody having a good start to your day here on Friday. After my little wetness in France last week, this week, dry. So that means I will have to use at least the dry compounds, and this is the same I think this is the same tire. Yeah, these are the same tire compounds that we were supposed to run at France, but it started raining, so we're going to be running them here this weekend. But more than likely, everybody will probably start on the ultra soft. And look at that, a 109.7.
We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through.
Wow, a 69.7. That's crazy. Imagine on the ultra soft, I could break the track record. This is one of the fastest tracks we go to on the calendar, and one of the shortest tracks of this circuit. This circuit's one of my favorites. Gasly goes P3. They probably put some upgrades for this weekend here in Austria, in Spielberg. As I said in the lap guide, you need to be flawless for 71 laps of this Grand Prix. You have got to be flawless for this entire track. This could be one of those tracks that could be good, could be bad, as I don't know what the hell I was doing for that last corner. I'm only getting to a 109.596. Alright. We've completed 5 laps. Yeah, we've completed 5 laps. Excuse me. I have some needed water. What's my objective?
So far,
oh, I need to run qualifying.
19.5.
Okay, fuel management will be next. We're actually going to just run this. Thought I'd get some laps going. See how the car feels. The car feels good. I mean, the car's not oversteering a lot. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, this will be a slow lap time because I'm running the fuel simulation. ERS is going to be pretty much a no big deal, if you know what I mean. It's flirting with the green and purple. Oh well. I'm just going smoothly. Smoothly is like legato. You're just doing it nice and smoothly, and that's what I'm doing. Alright, that fuel deal is done. About to get ready to put my... I'm actually going to save a set of ultras for later.
It's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
I will. I'm going to run it all in FP1. FP2, I just want to get a nice feel of the track. Just see if the... because the track is a little dirty, especially for free practice 1, so... It's not going to matter if I get a grid penalty for incident in FP in free practice, because I know I'm going to be starting at the back later. Oh, sorry, Bottas chopped me off. I was gonna go to the inside. Bottas could have given me a little bit more room, but unfortunately he just didn't see me. He's saying I ran into him. Well, clearly I had a run on him and I was going a lot faster than him, because he's on the soft tires, so. And I was 2 seconds slower. Alright, let's do this. Go back to the garage. Not too bad. Gonna run my qualifying tires, see if where we are at. I'm gonna save my fresh set of ultras for FP2, or yeah, for free practice 2. I need to use both the soft and the super soft in this practice session, because they will be gone and I won't get to use them, if you know what I mean. Because I won't use my ultra tires. The next time I'll use them will be for qualifying. Oh, we have a yellow. Because of the pit lane, that's probably where the local yellow is coming from. Ooh, use Verstappen slipstream. That was pretty good. I used Verstappen as a slipstream, now he's going to do the same for me. This is where Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas both DNF last year.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
A 109.813, that's about, I want to say 0.4 of a second slower than what we ran. We'll take our first commercial break after this after this test. This track had 2 DRS zones, one on the back stretch and one on the front. Now we have one coming out of turn 1 heading to turn 2. So a nice little extra place to possibly sneak a pass. You know what I mean?
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I gotta mind that front wing. So I accidentally ran the back of Stroll. Sorry, Stroll.
Great man. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Good thing this is a practice gearbox, because my race gearbox will be in the car. We hope everybody has a good time on the Elijah Leonard Talk Show. I think either today or tomorrow as of this recording. As a complimentary, if you know what I mean. That'll definitely hurt your suspension.
We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Oh, I forgot I'm wearing orange. Well, never mind. I'm getting ready to change my helmet when we get ready for FP2. This is like my... I have a spare one in the garage somewhere.
You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Track feels very comfy. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, how are the tires? 24 each. Alright. To the garage. Alright, we're going to take our first break and we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back everybody to the F1 2018 crew mode from here in gorgeous Spielberg. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and just fill it up and do a little stint here. Gonna do a little long run for these tires the rest of the session since I've already done the practice program. And I'm gonna start with the soft tires so that way we can get a nice little feel going. Currently still the fastest, Hamilton is second and Kimi Räikkönen is third. I've completed 14 laps here in free practice 1. Although I had to take a 45 grid spot penalty for a new power unit that I had to put in this car. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the front wing. I'll actually do that. Might need to do that like right this second. If I get involved in another incident, we're going to replace the front wing. But the front wing is not a bigger issue, if you ask me. Everybody is having a great start to your day here in Europe. I am running the yellow soft Pirelli compound. We have 3 tire compounds here this weekend. We have the ultra soft, the super soft, and the soft tires. You've seen the super softs and the soft tires, the tires that you're seeing on my race car. So the purple ultra soft tires, you'll see those in FP2 later this afternoon. And it looks like we have a local yellow, but that's because I think traffic has something to do with it. It was Nico Hulkenberg. He just joined onto the circuit. Just trying to get his tires and stuff up the temperature. By the way, he's doing best lap for me is a 109.596. I set that in the early part of the session. I don't think I'm going to set a good lap that any better than that, if you ask me. Remember, I have to give up the super soft and the soft tires, the ones that are on this car, to the manufacturer at the end of the session, because it's required by the FIA. And my teammates going into the pits, that's Sergio Perez. He's 12th quick in FP1. So I go by him. So what I'm working on is a how good the long run is going to be with this car. Good thing is, if I have a gearbox problem in this race on Sunday, we get a fresh gearbox for Silverstone. This is the track that, and I talked about this a little bit earlier in the session. This is the track where, when we had a safety car in the F1 2017 crew mode at, ironically enough, this track, and I was coming in to make a pit stop under the safety car, for some reason the AI cars all decided to stop for some unknown reason, which led to everybody being disqualified except 5 drivers that retired out of the race before that glitch. They end up scoring points, and, well, that was a turning point in the Grand Prix, and I talked about that at Silverstone. It's like, I don't understand why everybody retired out of the race except me. Actually, why those drivers behind me got disqualified, and I won by, I want to say, like, a freaking big margin, which I hope in this race that doesn't happen on Sunday. Let's hope and pray it doesn't. That is a beautiful view here in Spielberg, Austria. In 2 weeks, we'll be in Silverstone for the British Grand Prix for the F1 2018 career mode. July 12th, 13th, and 14th. Even though the date will be technically wrong in this video game, but it will come out those days. July 12th, we'll have free practice 1 and 2 from Silverstone. Qualifying, free practice during qualifying will be Saturday the 13th, and then on my birthday will be a 52-lap British Grand Prix, which I hope it doesn't rain in FP1, because remember, I got spun by Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll got a grid penalty for a collision in free practice 1 in the F1 2017 crew mode, so I hope that doesn't happen to me. And I ended up the slowest in the rain, which I really felt like I just didn't have a good session. Either that, or when I went out on dry tires, it really didn't help my car a bit of good. So let's hope to goodness sake it remains dry for that race weekend. Plus Silverstone just recently got repaved, so yeah. And of course, this track is one of the shortest. This is like 9 or 10 corners, marking this the shortest track, the shortest road course we will go to on the calendar this year, or in this season, I should say. Until we go to Singapore.
There's interference. Got that confirmed?
That's not what I said.
You're leading the pack, P1, and behind us are Hamilton, Raikkonen, and Vettel. The fastest lap of the race so far is a 1 minute 9.5.
Tire status.
Kimi is in P3. Their best lap time is a 1:11.3.
Tire status.
Kimi is in P3.
I said, oh, for
Time
Pete's.
is a 1 minute 11.3.
Vehicle condition.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Okay, update on the car for me. Tyres looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now. Tyres and brakes need cooling. Go easy into the next few corners, please.
Yeah, tires look very good. I'm surprised tires look good. Alright, 20 laps. I think I'm gonna be done after this session. I don't think I need to run anymore. This will be my last lap in practice, and then I think we're done for the session. Let's see if I can get the other parts for the starting to get a little cloudy here in Spielberg. Alright, that was a good 20th lap. Let's cool the motor off. Alright. Good lord, 26% wear. So here's the times as of right now. I lead the way. Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Räikkönen, Max Verstappen. That's the top 5. Kevin Magnussen, the best of the rest. Daniel Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Nico Hülkenberg, and Carlos Sainz, the top 10. Valtteri Bottas, P16 now. Somebody just jumped up. I think somebody jumped up there. Down at the bottom, no surprise here, the 2 Williams cars, 19th and 20th. Wow. Surprised Valtteri Bottas is down here at the bottom. I expected him to be a lot better this weekend. Okay, track's starting to get a little cloudy. Sunny. So the race looks good. Qualifying looks good. Race looks good. Bottas, I think, is going to move up. Let's see where Bottas is. Bottas goes. Wow, 14,272. Bottas has got really a problem with this car. Like, this is not usual of Valtteri to be 16th quick. I don't know what kind of tires he ran. I'm gonna check his tires, see what he has. But this is unusual. That is a big surprise. Valtteri Bottas. This is almost like what happened to Lewis Hamilton and Seb last week in France when it started raining. When it started raining towards the end of the session, they went out on slicks, and well, you know the rest. But I'm not so sure if if there's not a mechanical problem on his car, to be quite honest with you, because there would be no other reason. There would be no other reason why he'd be off the pace. He is on the soft tires. See if Bottas can improve his lap. I know he's going to get better in qualifying, but free practice, I'm surprised seeing him at the back. Nope, does not improve. Yeah, something is wrong with Valtteri Bottas. Wow, I mean, that is just unrare. Oh, wow, he's now 17th. Valtteri Bottas, something is definitely not right with that Mercedes. That is a shocker. Well, the track has started to cool down. Wow. If this happens to Bottas in Q1 of qualifying tomorrow, then Bottas is in big trouble. I mean, that's kind of unusual to see Mercedes drop the ball like this, if you know what I mean. So, alright, I think we're good. That's good for me.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top
Oh yeah,
three, who
45.
are Blue, Hamilton, and Sebastian Vettel.
Okay, what tires was he on?
Then, but no points are on offer just yet.
Okay, so he's on the same tire deal, soft and super soft. That's really surprising, if you ask me. Of course, I didn't. Oh yeah, these are component changes. I didn't have any incidents. I had a component change, so there's the session. Hope Bottas gets it together. Lance Stroll, no surprise, down in 20th. Alright guys, we'll see you for FP2.